Hey folks, today we are going to be talking about the Herman Miller Embody chair that I am, of course, sat in here today. I got my Herman Miller Embody in May 2021, so as of the time of this video, that was a few months ago, because it's August of 2021 now. So where are we? June, July, August, about 3 months I've had the chair. I'm still really enjoying the chair. However, I found that when I first got it, the padding, the seat pan, was a little bit uncomfortable after extended use. So I'm talking between 8 and 10 hours. I was finding that my tailbone was a little bit sore, and I would say more sore than when I was using the Herman Miller Aeron remastered. So that was one kind of blemish on my otherwise really positive experience of the Embody. If you're interested in more of my thoughts on kind of Aeron versus Embody, I'll put a link in the description above. But for this video, what we're going to be talking about is what you can do if you wanted to add some foam padding to your Embody. So there are certain Embodies, some of the more recent ones, they already have this kind of scrim foam padding layer that's been added. I'm thinking in particular of, for example, the Embody gaming chair has that extra layer of padding. So when I read about that and I saw other users talking positively about it, I figured, hey, how hard could it be for me to add my own foam layer? And indeed, having looked that up online, there were a few folks on Reddit that had gone through that process themselves. There was one user, let me see, Suspicious Parsnip 24 on Reddit. Great name, by the way. I'm quite cynical myself, so I really like that. He had actually detailed the process of doing this. So this video isn't really anything new. You know, I'm really just pointing to his forum post, which I'll put in the description of this video, but also just talking through a couple of pointers, having followed his process pretty much to the letter. So with the permission of Suspicious Parsnip 24, I posted this video. You know, how do you go about doing this? So follow those steps basically. You buy the foam. In my case, I went for thefoamshop.co.uk. I have no affiliation to them whatsoever, but they're pretty close to me because I'm UK based. So yeah, I figured that would be a sensible place to buy the foam from. In terms of the dimensions, I went with exactly what Suspicious Parsnip 24 had suggested, which is 44 by 53 by 1 centimeter deep. So you've got a centimeter of depth in that foam, which will obviously go down as you sit on it. Next step is you cut the foam to precisely fit the shape of your seat pan. And for me, I just simply laid the foam on top and sort of roughly cut just to make sure that it looks as though it would fit underneath the fabric. And I'll put a photo of what the finished article looks like. You know, here are a couple of the offcuts that I saved just really for this video. But it's as simple as that, you know, in terms of shaping the foam. Presuming you get a similar foam to what I purchased, which I'll link you to in the description. So once you've got your foam, it's really a simple matter of fitting it under the fabric. And I'll put a little clip over the top here so you can see there are a couple of clips you need to unhook underneath the chair. To unhook them, I think you just kind of squeeze these kind of plastic things. That allows you to unhook those two kind of clips. Once you've unhook those, you can then peel back the fabric on top of the seat pan. And for me, I wasn't brave enough to peel the fabric all the way back. I peeled it back around maybe between a third and a halfway back, basically just enough so that you can put the foam padding underneath the fabric. And I believe Suspicious Parsnip talks about that in his post as well. So again, nothing really new here. I'm just posting this to maybe give you a bit more confidence about the process, and I just wanted to kind of share that I would suggest you go through this yourself, given my own positive experience. For me, this process worked first time. I didn't have to cut the foam any further. I didn't have to kind of reposition the foam, having sort of been, I guess, reasonably careful in terms of fitting it under the fabric and then rolling the fabric back and clipping it back in place. I was good to go. And really, I haven't had any problems with the seat pan since. You know, I've been sat in it now for a couple of months. My bottom is very happy being sat here in this seat pan, and it's a great experience. So if you don't have that scrim foam padding that Herman Miller now provide on certain Embody chairs, such as the gaming version, and you're feeling that your bum could do with a bit more comfort, then yeah, go for it. You know, go to this forum post, follow the instructions, and off you go. So that's about it for today. If this video is helpful, or if you'd like to learn more about the Herman Miller Embody and my experiences with it, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Take care now.